Peace to the gods out there. I know I haven't made a video in a while, but I wanted to go a little bit further more into depth on cold symptoms. So when we get colds, usually it's because we neglect ourselves of something or some things. We fail to have a good diet. We fail to get the proper amount of sleep. We're under stress. Stress does cause you to get sick. But once you get the cold, it's, you know, it's like, okay, well, what do you do? What should you do? What are some of the things you should do? Did I just repeat myself more than 2 times? Yeah, that's all right. Well, firstly, I think I already talked about this, but takes about a week for the body to recover from a cold. Even if you don't use the most known remedies, certain teas and things of that nature, ginger, lime, lemon, stuff like if you don't use that, or if you don't keep drinking water or lots of fluid, if you're able to take care of the body without the body noticing that you're trying to attack something or trying to get rid of something, the body will heal itself within a week or less or so. But here's some ideas of what you can do while you are recovering from a cold. Now, some of the things I will mention cooking. This video is to suggest that you isolate yourself from others because you don't want others to get a cold as well. So if you can just take this time to self-love and kind of isolate from others, that would be good. That would be a preventative from getting others sick. But what you can do some planning, do some meditations, do some deep thinking. Get your hands on some raw vegetables, cut up some raw vegetables, make yourself a nice vegan, vegetarian meal. Another thing is cooking. I do have some friends who are fruitarian, who may not, you know, agree with the cooking, but one thing about the cooking is that you're seasoning your food, you're cutting up the vegetables, you're cooking over the stove. That actually releases the mucus from your nose to be able to blow your nose. How many times do you experience whereas your nose is stuffed up but then you can't blow it? Well, after you cook and prepare a meal for yourself, eat it, your mucus should then be a little bit softened. But yeah, that's what I would suggest. Yeah, getting proper sleep, drinking water, but just don't overdo it, because I don't know about you, but growing up, a lot of people tell you, oh, make sure you drink lots of fluids, get lots of sleep, but don't act out of the ordinary, because the body is very intelligent. The body knows when you are trying to fight something. And like I was saying in my previous video, the body's like, wait, why are you fighting? And it, you know, the symptoms might increase. So just take it easy and don't make it seem so noticeable. Just be normal. When your body is thirsty, drink. If your body's not thirsty, don't, you know, overbear your body with water or things of that nature. But I just wanted to make another video just to secure the fact that you can and you will heal within a week, even if you do the minimum, even if you don't do the remedies that people tell you to do, like I said, like drinking massive water, drinking massive tea, and things like that. Because like I said, the body can potentially fight and be like, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I just wanted to make a point to say that. So yeah, the main thing is to get your hand on some raw vegetables. You know, and you definitely want to make sure one of your vegetables are the tomato, onion, seasonings. My main seasonings that I always use, sea salt, cayenne pepper, onion powder. Those are my main seasonings that I usually use when I cook. But yeah, maybe some bell peppers, maybe some cayenne pepper. I love using cayenne pepper. I love using, jalapenos are okay, but cayennes are my favorite. But yeah, just focus on you now get a new and fresh opportunity to focus on the things that you should have been focused on while you didn't have a cold. So when you do have a cold, that should be your push and your inspiration and your motivation to start properly having self-love and self-care. But that's what I wanted to say in that regards. Peace, love, and light to you. Remember to make your comments and suggestions underneath this video. I do also have a email that you can contact me on if you'd rather not comment to, you know, for the whole world to see, because I do understand that, you know. Do so. I will include some information in regards to my social medias and my email below this video. Yep. Always make, if you have suggestions, please feel free to contact me or comment, either or. I am here. There are a few different topics that kind of tug and pull on me to discuss, and I know that I still wanted to kind of talk and discuss cold symptoms and what to do in regards to if once you do get a cold, what's your next step. Just start taking care of yourself. Don't focus so much on the cold. I know that our thoughts really do hold us back. Don't say things like, well, I know when my throat starts hurting, I'm going to get a cold. Even if 99 to 100% of the time it's true, don't tell yourself that your body doesn't need help. Sometimes it's hard for us to be. That's one thing, just let it be. If it's coming, just allow it to come. Don't dwell on that thought, because the mind is very powerful. It will make things worse. So even though deep down you think and feel that you're getting sick, don't say, well, I'm getting sick, because don't speak it into existence, and try not to think it into existence either, because that's just gonna make things worse. And I've experienced that myself. Just recently, 2018, I am like, well, if I get a cold, symptoms or whatnot, I will not say that I'm getting sick. My thoughts will not be, well, just always try to think of what you do want, and try not to give energy to what you do not want. Sorry about that. There was a call coming through. But yeah, just making sure I covered everything, because that's a big ordeal too. The symptoms. Scrambling for a preventative medicine for symptoms. Not everybody will agree with this video, because I know there's a few close people that I know who will take a preventative medicine as soon as they get symptoms, and it works out for them. But I am very guilty of needing to feel. So my suggestions aren't for everybody, but I will share what works for me and what I feel may work for other people. And I know that there are great benefits in just thinking at the highest vibration, even though the low seems like it's coming. All right. Well, peace, love, and light to you. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time.